make me do this. Hi, I'm Carla Vaughn with Financial Literacy First. I'm the Executive Director and Founder, and I'm here today with a guest, which is Abe Fitzsimmons. So Abe is going to tell you a little bit about what he does, but most importantly, this is Abe's show. So Abe is going to give you some financial tips today, so please listen up. So tell us a little bit about your background, Abe, and then let's go into those financial tips.
Thanks, Carl. Appreciate it. I wanted to share something today about helping families get out of debt. And it's for whatever number of reasons, many families today that we sit down with we sit down with 20 to 30 families a month.
Wow.
To help them put their financial game plan together. And you'd be surprised that 80+% of those families need some help getting out of some kind of debt. Could be student loan debt, could be credit card debt, could be medical debt. And the reality is, I love teaching people about compound interest. We covered that last time, but the reality is, so many people say, hey, I don't have enough money to start saving or investing, or I need to pay off this debt first. So how do we do this so that we start to? And so I love sharing with people, how do you do that? There's some tactical how-tos. There's also some mindset, and you can do research on the internet, and you probably go away more discouraged when you started.
Absolutely.
Because of all the information that's out there. And it's not that it's bad, but when you work with somebody who can actually help you create a plan, execute the plan, stay accountable to the plan, modify the plan as needed, that's what we found has been the number one difference maker for families. But once you do that, if you have a good relationship with somebody and you're looking for the tactical advice on how do you get out of debt, there's a method called the snowball method.
Okay.
That teaches people how to get out of debt quicker than any other method, and more importantly, it addresses the human nature aspect of all of it. It's not just math, it's not just a spreadsheet. There's other tactics you might read out there about on the internet, but the reality is they don't do what we do every
Good
day
point.
and every month. We do, and we get the results for families. And so when you understand the tactical and the how-to, you have a relationship with somebody, you execute. That's the difference. And so the snowball method, we love it because now mathematically works out. Most people are paying off their debt in half the time of what they would have otherwise, many times quicker. But they're actually high-fiving, they're paying off debts, they're knocking them out, and so they're seeing results early on. And that's that psychological reinforcement. A lot of times that and the relationship is the key to people actually winning the money game and turning their financial situation around.
I like it. I like to hear that word. He said winning the money game. Love that. So, and I think one nice little takeaway from what you're saying is this. Not everything, people, can be Googled or YouTubed. Sometimes it's really great to have a conversation with a professional like you, and that can make all the difference in the world, because I don't know about you all, but I have yet to have a computer answer my question beyond Google when I really am trying to struggle with a personal, true-to-life experience over money or over navigating something, and you can't do that with a computer. You got to actually talk to people. So I commend you for what you do. Your title is considered what?
I'm a financial advisor, investment advisor representative. That means in our industry that somebody's a fiduciary or has the capacity to engage in that for an individual or a business. And so that's the highest license somebody can have in our industry.
Great. So you're talking to a professional. So that's the nice thing about Financial Literacy First. Our volunteers, he's one of our volunteers, as well, is that you can talk to any of our teachers, any of our support volunteers that are professionals in the finance field, the accounting field, the business field, the investment field. So you can have the conversation, okay? It's not even gonna cost you anything. You can pick up the phone and have the conversation. Say, hey, I need to talk to somebody like Abe. All right, so thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for that financial tip about snowballing that debt. Very, very important. Work to get out of debt so you live a more prosperous life. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.